Ariana Grande, the iconic pop sensation whose voice has captivated millions around the globe, recently took a moment to pause amid her whirlwind schedule and delve into the heart of one of the most influential relationships in her life: her bond with her late grandmother, affectionately known as Nana Marjorie. In a deeply personal revelation shared during a heartfelt address at Chapman University, Grande, at the age of 32, peeled back the layers of her public persona to expose the raw, unvarnished guidance that shaped her resilience in the face of Hollywood's relentless pressures. This wasn't just a fleeting anecdote, it was a testament to the enduring power of familial love and the kind of tough love wisdom that cuts through the noise like a knife. Grande's grandmother, Marjorie, was no ordinary figure in her granddaughter's life. Hailing from the tough, no-nonsense streets of Brooklyn, Marjorie embodied a spirit that was equal parts fierce and tender, a badass Brooklyn essence that Grande has often invoked as her North Star. Before her passing in June of this year, Marjorie was more than just a family matriarch. She was a confidant, a cheerleader, and occasionally, the voice of reason that Grande desperately needed when the weight of fame threatened to crush her. Grande vividly recalled how her grandmother approached life's challenges with a simplicity that belied its profundity, never one to mince words or soften blows. In an industry where anxiety, insecurity, and fear are constant companions, Marjorie's advice was a beacon of unapologetic clarity. The mantra that Marjorie relied upon most, as Grande recounted with a mix of laughter and reverence, was a blunt, four-letter exclamation: F******. It wasn't delivered with malice but with the kind of liberating candor that only comes from someone who has weathered storms far greater than the petty dramas of show business. Grande painted a picture of those intimate moments when overwhelmed by the demands of her career, be it the grueling rehearsals for her role in the highly anticipated Wicked adaptation or the endless cycle of tours, recordings, and public scrutiny, she would turn to her Nana for solace. Marjorie, with her sharp wit and unwavering gaze, would dismiss the external chaos with those two words, reminding Grande that the opinions of detractors, critics, or even overzealous fans paled in comparison to her own inner strength. This philosophy wasn't born in a vacuum. Grande elaborated on how Marjorie's Brooklyn roots informed her worldview. Growing up in an era where survival meant grit and authenticity, Marjorie had learned early on that life's true adversaries weren't the people hurling judgments but the self-doubt they could instill if left unchecked. She had the most amazing way of simplifying anything I was ever going through, Grande shared, her voice cracking slightly as she evoked the memory. It was as if Marjorie had distilled the complexities of human emotion into a single defiant phrase, one that empowered Grande to rise above the fray. In those vulnerable exchanges, Grande felt seen, not as the global superstar with billions of streams and sold-out arenas, but as the young woman navigating the precarious tightrope of ambition and vulnerability. The impact of this advice reverberates through Grande's career and personal growth in ways that are both subtle and profound. Consider the trajectory of her artistry, from her Nickelodeon days on Victorious to the breakout success of albums like My Everything and Thank You. Next, Grande has faced an onslaught of public scrutiny. The 2017 Manchester bombing during her concert, the high-profile breakup with Pete Davidson, the vocal controversies, each trial could have derailed a lesser spirit. Yet time and again she has emerged stronger, channeling pain into power anthems that resonate with fans worldwide. It's easy to imagine Marjorie's voice in the background during those dark nights, whispering F******, as a reminder that true worth isn't measured by likes or headlines but by the courage to keep creating. Grande's connection with her grandmother extended far beyond private pep talks. It infused her music and public expressions of love. At the remarkable age of 98, Marjorie made history by featuring on Grande's poignant track Ordinary Things, becoming the oldest artist to ever chart on the Billboard Hot 100. This wasn't mere nepotism or a publicity ploy, it was a celebration of legacy, a way for Grande to honor the woman who had been her rock. The song itself, with its tender lyrics about everyday miracles and unspoken bonds, feels like an extension of those Brooklyn-bred conversations, raw, real, and unfiltered. Fans who streamed it in droves didn't just hear a collaboration, they witnessed a granddaughter's devotion laid bare, a bridge between generations that underscored the timelessness of maternal wisdom. Reflecting on this bond now, post-loss, Grande described a spiritual continuity that borders on the ethereal. I hear her saying it now. I feel her on my shoulder giving me strength when I feel like I don't have any, she confessed. This isn't hyperbole, it's the essence of grief transformed into guidance. In the high-stakes world of Wicked, where Grande embodies the complex Glinda with a vulnerability that mirrors her own life, one can almost sense Marjorie's presence in the wings, her mantra a shield against the critics who might nitpick her every note. It's a reminder that stardom, for all its glamour, is still tethered to the human heart, and Grande's heart beats in rhythm with her Nana's unyielding pulse. As Grande continues to navigate her multifaceted career, balancing film, music, and perhaps even more personal projects, these words serve as more than nostalgia. They are a blueprint for authenticity in an age of curated perfection. In interviews and on stage, Grande has always advocated for mental health awareness, partnering with organizations and sharing her struggles with PTSD and anxiety. Marjorie's advice aligns seamlessly with this advocacy. By rejecting the toxic input of others, one reclaims agency over one's narrative. It's a lesson that extends to her fans, many of whom look to Grande not just as an entertainer but as a relatable icon who proves that vulnerability is the ultimate strength. Expanding on this, let's consider the broader cultural context. In a society obsessed with validation, social media metrics, viral moments, cancel culture, Marjorie's F******im is revolutionary. It's a call to arms for anyone feeling diminished by comparison or critique. Grande, by sharing this, isn't just honoring her grandmother, she's democratizing wisdom, inviting her audience to adopt the same defiant stance. Imagine a world where young artists, burdened by the gig economy of content creation, could summon such simplicity. It could foster a renaissance of bold, unapologetic creativity, free from the shackles of performative humility.